They know I'm the one, so it's no way they can stop it. Try to run off with the swag I put.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy S-Dot, and in today's video, we ran into an NFL player for the Dallas Cowboys.
Damn, yo!
So after seeing the football logo above my head, we made the assumption that we are going to run into an NFL player, and in fact, we did. Now, typically when you run into people with football logos above their head, or microphones, 2K logos, esports logos, you really don't care because they generally suck at the game. But this guy we ran into, he was pretty good, I can't even lie. It turned out to be Dallas Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons. On my squad, we had Mr. Brooklyn himself, aka John. We had G Buckets, aka GMPR. We had Chris, we had Dre, and we had the man, the myth, the legend himself, S.NPR. So as y'all can see, this Micah Parsons dude, his stats are absolutely garbage. I ain't even gonna lie, but the way he played this game was low-key crazy. I ain't even gonna front. Because my build, the build that I'm on, my 6'11 Demigod, he doesn't really have no crazy inside game, like as in playing defense or rebounding. However, Micah Parsons had some good standing dunking, like a 99 rebound. He had some crazy attributes. I ain't even gonna front. So as y'all can see, they go up 5-zip. They take an early lead on us. We're struggling to get a basket, but my boy GMPR finds me on the back door and I get fouled. So you know I'm going to the free throw line and I'm hitting these. Now I ain't gonna lie, these free throws look pretty familiar, so I want y'all to keep those in your mind. But my boy GMPR was dominating the top of the key this whole game. He's hitting post hooks, going crazy. We needed that because they was running a zone. They was running some weird defense, and they was low-key getting some stops because they had some solid defenders. So knowing us, we're gonna take it where we could get it. And I'm not a guy that's a hater. I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due. They were playing some solid defense. They had that guy right there that looked like DeMar DeRozan just getting some buckets. They had a Wembanyama on their team. I don't know what was going on, but if y'all want those face creations, DeMar DeRozan, Wembanyama, go check my channel. I got those face creations up as we speak. So as y'all can see, my boy GMPR at the top of the key hit him with a quick little post spin. He goes up for a lay, but he gets blocked. I ain't gonna lie, that Micah Parsons dude was low-key everywhere on defense. I'm gonna give him his credit where it's due. And DeMar DeRozan was just cashing out. He had his jumper down pack. Any shot he was taking, he was making sure he was knocking that down for his team. But my boy GMPR on fire. He was going crazy, hitting that top of the key and the middies. We needed that. We needed that scoring to keep this game close, because without that, I don't see us scoring, because they were everywhere. They just weren't in that one spot. Now that's the one downfall about playing the defense they were playing. You think you're everywhere until you're not. One thing that sucked as well was when I was trying to guard this Micah Parsons guy, he kept on getting in front of me. Now I have my hands up, like I don't have a high block at all, but my interior D is pretty solid. So my hands were up, but somehow he would just get right in front of me. As y'all see, I tried to hit GMPR at the top of the key, but I guess he tried the pump fake there, got a very early release, and then DeMar DeRozan comes down and finally misses a shot, but Micah Parsons grabs the board, and I say, no, I'm taking that. I'm tired of you. So they immediately found me. They kind of panicked, thought they was going to get the steal, and you know me, with the highest free throw, I'm going to get to the line, and I'm going to hit that. The score is only 12-9, but we still haven't had a lead yet. My boy GMPR finds Dre cutting to the basket. Dre has been, he be cutting to the basket like crazy. You're going to see that a couple of times in this gameplay. As y'all see right here, another one.
God did.
As we have a slow start to the second quarter, 2 minutes in, 15-13 is the score. Purple team, Micah Parsons team, whoever that was, just gets right by our defense somehow and gets an easy layup. But as y'all see, we coming back down, and I'm going to go up and get that easy basket down low. Now, I ain't going to lie, this 6'11 build right here, I'm going to drop this video real soon for y'all, because this build is a demigod. I'm going to drop this build for the community, so if y'all really want to see this build, make sure y'all hit that like and sub button. Let's try to get 20 likes on this video. If we can, that'll mean a lot to me, and no doubt I'll drop the build video. Now, do we win or do we lose this game? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all got to stick through this video. We're just going down by a lot and a lot. The score is 24-18. We finally get a basket, but they're just going to come down and go for more and more and more. This DeMar DeRozan guy, you couldn't give him any space. And because any space he had, just like DeMar DeRozan in real life, he's going to hit that jumper. Even if he played defense, if it wasn't enough defense, he's going to hit that jumper. They're up 29-18 before halftime. We're down 11. We can't get a bucket. We're not panicking. But we're like, yo, we cannot score though. So my boy Chris with the pull-up jumper and greens. And we're down by 8. That's a shot we needed before halftime. As y'all can see the halftime report, my boy GMPR is leading us with 6 points. But he's only shooting 33%. So we're kind of missing a lot of shots. And they just start this half coming down the court, shooting 3. But my boy John answers right back with another. Y'all seen me trying to do some little post spin cheese, but Micah Parsons is there. He's not playing around. My boy JMPR sees Dre with another backdoor cut. They couldn't stop that. I'm moving down the court. I kick it to my boy, but they get the steal somehow. And y'all can see DeMar DeRozan on the fast break, just ready to score the basketball. This Wembanyama build thought he could guard me. He's trying to like play the zone. I guess they're still in that zone. I hit him with a quick little behind the back and pull up midi, bang. That was a shot I was hoping for us to start a run with, but nope. This 7-2, 7-3 Wembanyama build just comes down hop step dunks. I don't know how we're supposed to stop an animation like that, but it's all good because I come down the court, cut to the basket, and get those 2 points right back. As we near the fourth quarter, we just keep going down and down, so we need a big stop before this fourth quarter begins. And then this Victor Wembanyama dude goes for a 3-point shot, which I thought he was going to hit. I ain't going to lie, because he was wide open, but he doesn't hit. And then my boy Dre comes down and gets a steal. But we need to score here. We need a basket. Like, this is a critical basket. If not, we're just going to end up going down by even more. But my boy John opened on the wing, and that's automatic, so we cut the lead down to 10. We cut the lead down to 9 with 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. A basket here would be huge. We can cut the lead down to 7 or 6 if we hit a 3-pointer. So my boy GMPR goes to the old reliable top of the key, sees my boy Dre cutting to the basket, and we get an easy 2 points. We get the ball with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, so every possession counts. Any open look, any open shot we got, we must take it. So you see me at the wing, corner, whatever you want to call it, and I green that. Like I said, we cannot afford to mess up any possession right now, especially if we've got an open shot or an open look. My boy GMPR with the post hook to cut the lead down to 2. So now they're on a drought. They're trying to get a basket. They're going to do anything they can to get some points, and he gets an and one out of nowhere. And then to make things worse, he goes to the free throw line, and his free throw ain't even that high. He can't even shoot on his build, and he hits a 41% free throw. I can understand any other moment of the game, but in a clutch moment like this, you should have to have at least an 85% or higher, or at least a green. I know free throws are weird this year. Free throws are weird to time this year. I don't know why it's like that, but it should have been at least an 85% or higher in order for it to go in. As y'all seen right there, we didn't end up getting that mid-range from GMPR, but that was still a great shot. We need to take all of our open looks, all of our open shots, whatever we got, but that would have been a huge shot to cut the game back down to 3. But instead, we go back down by 7. But my boy Chris comes down the court and hits a big 3. As y'all see, we got somebody with takeover. This is huge now. Any shot he's got, we need that to connect because we're only down by 4. That's a 3-pointer and a free throw. That's 2 field goals, 2 2-pointers, 2 dunks, 2 layups, whatever you want to call it. I see the shot clock running down, so I go down low to kind of crash or get the open dunk, and I get the open dunk. So we're down by 2. This is a 1-possession game now. It's all on us to play the best defense we can to make sure these guys aren't hitting any shots. And we leave that guy open. Micah Parsons, I ain't going to lie. I know I was kind of gassing him up at the start of the game, but offensively, he's probably one of the worst players I've ever seen on this game. It reminds me of his quarterback. But we get that stop, and I'm down here. I'm trying to get something to work. I ain't going to lie. He could have shot that 3. That would have been a great shot, but we got to play smart. So we're moving the ball around with only 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and we find GMPR at the top of the key in his hot spot, and he knocks it down. We got under 2 minutes to go, and they get an easy cut to the basket. They're going to have to start relying on that a lot more because they have been like missing a lot of jump shots. I ain't going to lie. You see me in the corner, and I didn't know I was going to get the ball there, so I end up moving up. I thought I was going to have to cut, but I still hit the shot, so no worries. We are in need of a stop, but I end up getting a foul on the play right there. He ends up at the free throw line. He ends up making both free throws, so we're down by 2 once again, but I cut to the basket and make up for it. We got just a minute left in regulation. 54-54 is the score. We need another stop. I'm over here locking up, right? But nope, he gets me, and he hits a post hook, no contest somehow, and he greens it. So we're down by 4 with 33 seconds left. At this point, it's like, yo, we are down, but I cut to the basket, and I get the and a 1.
Perfect. It is not over.
Please, 2K.
Oh, defense.
So now we're only down by 1, but I wanted the foul because if they ran out the shot clock, we would be left with not much time. Now, if he makes both, 20 seconds is still plenty enough time to try to get off a 3 or even a 2 and another foul and then come back down for a 2. So now we got 10 seconds left. Though as y'all see, I got takeover. I'm trying to get open because the chances of me hitting a shot are high, but we find GMPR at the wing. And
Yes!
they're left with 3 seconds to score, but we end up getting a steal with no more timeouts, so Dre ended up shooting a full court shot. So now we end up in overtime. It's a big game. This is a really, really big game. We came back from down 15, not the biggest lead in the world, but since we're here, we might as well win the game because we hit a lot of clutch shots. We got a lot of stops. We put in the work to win this game. I'd hate for it to all just be a waste. On this possession right here, we were forcing everything, man. I was open a lot of times and we could not hit a jump shot. Like,
Good board.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Slow that shit down.
Slow it.
Yeah. Yo. Dang. We did not need to be shooting that shit like that.
as y'all seeing, man, we were rushing that offense and they ended up scoring an easy 2 points. I wanted to slow it down. I had takeover. I really wanted a shot on that possession, but my boy John makes up for it and hits an insane jump shot, man. That was a big shot to tie the game, to keep us in this game, make sure they ain't going nowhere with that lead. DeMar DeRozan comes down, like I said at the start of the game, man. Whether if you guarding him, leaving him open, he hitting that jump shot. But it's all good. We're only down by 2. So as y'all can see, we're finally playing patient. We're not rushing the offense, making sure we get this right play going, which works in our favor because we get defensive 3-second violation calls. So that ends up putting me at the free throw line, and now I got to hit this. This is the biggest free throw of the game, and I knock it down. 37 seconds left in the game. We're down by 1. My boy GMPR with a big mid-range shot, man. That was the shot we started with, and that was the shot we almost ended with. And Wembanyama couldn't hit. He sold the game right there. I ain't gonna lie. We got 7 seconds left. So they end up fouling, and we only got about 5 seconds left in the game. So they foul immediately once again, put me at the free throw line because now we're in the bonus. And you know, these are the biggest free throws I hit in this game. As you remember at the start of the game, I said remember these free throws because that's gonna be how we won the game. But the game ain't over yet. We're only down by 3 with 4.1 seconds left. That's more than enough time to hit a jump shot. Now, if y'all remember at the start of the game, I said Micah Parsons could not shoot, so I just let him have that. I did not want these guys to get a 3-pointer off to tie this game, so I ended up inbounding the ball. They couldn't. There was not enough time to foul, so that was game over right there, man. That was a crazy, crazy game. Now, if I'm being real, if we were having a good game, a much better game, we should have definitely beat them. They were just getting a lot of second chance points. They were scoring a lot as well. I'm not gonna lie. But the better team won, and that's all that matters. Make sure you hit that like and sub button, and I'm out y'all. Peace.